Voting dilemma. Some voters face a choice: voting for their preferred candidate, who may have little chance of winning, or voting strategically for a less preferred candidate who has a better chance of winning. If too many voters choose to vote for their ideal candidate, they may inadvertently help a less desirable candidate win by splitting the vote. But if everyone votes strategically, the preferred candidate never gains traction, and the election results may not reflect the true preferences of the electorate. Böckenförde Dilemma. It's the theory that liberal non-religious states require values such as civic responsibility and honesty, but cannot guarantee their existence through legislation or force, since in that case it wouldn't be a liberal state anymore. This puts the liberal state in an unstable position, where the only guarantee it has is the internal moral sense of people. Samaritan's Dilemma. It's a concept in economics that describes a situation where helping someone in need can create a dependency or reduce their motivation to improve their situation, as they can rely on said help. The dilemma stems from the fact that the Samaritan might be giving help to the recipient to give him a chance to better his condition, while the opposite might happen. Social dilemma. It's a situation in which all individuals would be better off cooperating, but fail to do so because of conflicting interests between individuals that discourage joint action. Real-life examples can be found in environmental problems, such as climate change, and in political issues, like the non-voting issues. Hedgehog's Dilemma. This one refers to a situation in which a group of hedgehogs seek to move close to one another to stay warm during cold weather, but they must remain apart, as they cannot avoid hurting one another with their sharp spines. It was created by Schopenhauer to explain human relationships, since we cannot be intimate without the risk of mutual harm, leading to cautious relationships. Heinz Dilemma. In the dilemma, a man named Heinz has a wife who is critically ill and needs a very expensive drug to survive. Heinz cannot afford the drug, and the pharmacist who discovered the drug refuses to lower the price or allow Heinz to pay later. The pharmacist is charging 10 times what it costs him to make the medicine. Faced with this situation, Heinz considers breaking into the pharmacy to steal the drug to save his wife's life. The central question is whether stealing it would be ethical. What's important is the form of the response to this dilemma, since it could be attributed to one of the 6 stages of moral development. Schelling's Dilemma. Also known as the Hobbesian trap, this theory explains why preemptive attacks are made between 2 groups or individuals. It happens when they both have fear of an imminent attack, and it leads to a fear spiral in which fear will lead to an arms race, which in turn will lead to increasing fear. Even though cooperation would be the better outcome for both sides, mutual distrust leads to the adoption of strategies that have negative outcomes for both individual players and all players combined. It's one of the examples that show why humans don't always act with 100% rationale, and it's pretty commonly used in game theory.